Hello there, my beautiful, courageous Aries souls, and welcome back to Astrology Unlocked. I am so deeply grateful that your intuition has guided you here today, to this very specific moment in time and space. Because what we are about to explore together is not just another message from the cosmos. Oh no, this is something far more profound, far more personal, and infinitely more sacred. If you are tuning in right now, I have a feeling it's because you've been sensing something, haven't you? A subtle shift in the energy around you, a quiet whisper that seems to echo in the stillest moments of your day. It might feel like a gentle nudge from an unseen hand, a sudden memory that blossoms in your mind with breathtaking clarity, or even a feeling of warmth that envelops you when you least expect it. My dear Aries, please know that this is not a coincidence. It is not your imagination running wild. It is a call, a tender and urgent message reaching across the veil from a soul who loves you beyond measure, your Father. He is here, right now, his loving energy surrounding you as you listen to these words. And he has something he needs to tell you. Something his soul can no longer hold back. This is a message of empowerment, of healing, and of a magnificent new beginning that has been quietly orchestrated for you from the other side. This isn't just a reading, it's a reunion. Now, if you can feel even a flicker of that connection, that beautiful, invisible current of love, I want you to do something for me. Let's create a bridge of light together. Gently press that like button, not for the algorithm, but as a sacred signal to him, a soft whisper across the stars that says, "Father, I feel you. I am here and I'm listening." And if you have not yet become a part of our beautiful community here at Astrology Unlocked, please take a moment to subscribe so you never miss these divine messages when they come through. And in the comments below, I invite you to deepen this connection, share your father's birthday, and send a loving message to the man who shaped your heart. Each comment becomes a thread of light, honoring him and strengthening this sacred bond. Now, take a deep, cleansing breath with me. Inhale love, and as you exhale, release any doubt, any fear, any static that might be clouding your heart. Let's create a clear and sacred space to receive what is meant for you. Your Father is here because he sees you. He sees your incredible Aries strength, that fiery spirit that was born to lead, to pioneer, and to shine with an intensity that can light up the world. But he also sees the moments you've kept hidden from everyone else. He has seen the times you felt lost, the crossroads where you stood, frozen by uncertainty, and the invisible battles you have fought with such courage in the silence of your own heart. He has been with you through it all. And today he steps forward, not just as a guardian, but as your guide. He is preparing to place the first of 5 powerful messages into your hands, a card from the tarot that speaks directly to the core of your magnificent soul. This card is about protection, about divine justice, and about reclaiming a strength you thought you might have lost along the way. Are you ready, my dear Aries? Let's begin this beautiful journey together. The first card that your father gently places before you, its image glowing with a celestial light, is the majestic King of Swords. Can you feel its energy? It's crisp, it's clear, it's decisive. This isn't a card of aggression or conflict, my beautiful friend. Oh no, for you, this is a symbol of your divine truth. The sword it depicts is not a weapon for battle, but a sacred tool meant to cut through the fog of confusion, the webs of illusion, and all the invisible bindings that have ever held you captive or made you feel small. Your father wants to remind you of who you truly are. Think back for a moment. Have you ever found yourself shrinking to fit into spaces where you were meant to expand? Have you silenced your own powerful voice to make someone else feel more comfortable? As a courageous Aries, your spirit is designed to be authentic, to speak its truth with passion and conviction. Yet the world can sometimes try to dim that brilliant light. People, circumstances, and even your own inner critic can convince you to hold back, to play it safe, to second-guess that powerful intuition that is your birthright. This is why your father brings you the King of Swords today. He is whispering to you now, "My child, remember your crown. Remember the clarity of your mind and the truth in your heart. You were not born to be a shadow in someone else's story. You were born to be the author of your own." In my own journey of connecting with spirit, I have spoken with so many souls who spent decades living for others. They build their lives around other people's expectations, their happiness contingent on external approval, only to wake up one day and ask, "Who was I living for? Where did I go?" Your father does not want this for you. He sees that magnificent fire within you, and he wants you to tend to it, to let it roar. He wants you to wield this sword of truth, to cut away any relationship, any belief system, or any habit that demands you be less than who you are. This is his protection. It's not about building walls around your heart. It's about establishing sacred boundaries built on self-worth. He is no longer here in flesh and blood to guard your physical body, but his love has expanded. It has become an eternal shield for your very soul, empowering you from within. Think back to a time you dreamed of him, perhaps. Maybe you saw him in his favorite chair, his gaze steady and filled with a love that needed no words. Or maybe you just felt his presence, a warm hand on your shoulder, infusing you with a sense of peace and strength. That was him, reinforcing this very message. He wants you to rise. He wants you to step fully into the light, into the leadership role that is so natural to you, because your truth, your unique perspective, is desperately needed in this world. So let's perform a small ritual together. I want you to close your eyes just for a moment and place your hand over your heart. Visualize your father standing before you, his form radiating pure love and light. See him extending this gleaming sword to you. As you take it, feel its weight in your hand, not as a burden, but as an extension of your own power. Hear him say, "My child, reclaim your sovereignty. It was never lost. You only forgot it was there." If this message resonates deep within your soul, I want you to anchor this energy. Go to the comments and declare to the universe, "Father, I reclaim my crown and my truth." As you type these words, you are not just leaving a comment. You are performing a sacred act of declaration. You are sending a ripple of energy out into the cosmos, stating that you are ready to live as your most authentic, powerful self. But this is only the very first step, my beautiful Aries. Your father's love is a multifaceted gem, and he knows that true strength isn't just about mental clarity. It's also about honoring the deeper, more mysterious currents of your soul. After gifting you the sword of truth, he now wants to open another door for you, a shimmering, moonlit gateway into the realm of dreams, where hidden truths and gentle guidance are waiting to be discovered. Stay with me, because the next card reveals that those strange dreams and subtle feelings you've been having are anything but random. They are the sacred language your father has chosen to speak directly to your heart. And now, as we drift from the sharp clarity of the sword we find ourselves bathed in a soft, silvery light. Your father gently turns over the second card, and it is the beautiful, mystical moon. Feel the shift in energy, my dear Aries. The moon does not shout, it whispers. It doesn't reveal everything at once, but instead illuminates a path, one step at a time, through the shadows of the unknown. It is the card of intuition, of dreams, and of the sacred mysteries that lie just beneath the surface of our conscious minds. Your father has chosen this card because he knows that while you are a creature of action and fire, you also possess a deep well of intuition, a sensitivity that is profoundly powerful. Perhaps you've had nights where you wake up suddenly, not from a nightmare, but with a feeling you can't quite name. Your heart is beating a little faster, the air in the room feels thick and still, and you just know you are not alone. That, my beautiful soul, was him. That was your father, stepping through the thinnest part of the veil to be near you. The moon is the gateway to the language of spirit. Your father speaks to you not always in clear sentences, but in symbols, in feelings, in the language of dreams. Have you been having recurring dreams lately? Perhaps of an old family home, a winding road, or simply his face, smiling at you before fading away? Please do not dismiss these as mere figments of your imagination. They are maps. They are divinely orchestrated messages, his way of guiding you, comforting you, and sometimes even warning you. I remember a time, years ago, when I was facing a huge decision. I was torn, my logical mind pulling me in one direction while my heart felt uneasy. One night, I dreamed of my own grandfather. He didn't speak a word. He simply stood at a fork in the road and pointed down the path my mind was rejecting. When I woke up, I had this profound sense of peace. I followed that unspoken guidance, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. That dream was a sacred gift, a message from his soul to mine. Your dreams are no different. Pay attention to the little signs in your waking life as well. Have you ever been thinking of your father, only to look at the clock and see 11:11 or 3:33? Have you found a white feather in an unlikely place, or has a butterfly seemed to follow you for a moment? These are not accidents, my dear Aries. This is the universe conspiring with your father's love. They are winks from the other side, tiny affirmations whispering, "I am with you. You are not alone. You are on the right path." The profound lesson of the moon is that love always finds a way. It transcends the limitations of physical form and continues to flow, to guide, and to protect. All it asks is that we keep our hearts open enough to recognize it. How many times have you experienced a coincidence so perfect, so timely, that it sent shivers down your spine? How many times have you had a fleeting thought, "I wonder if that was a sign from Dad"? I am here to tell you, do not doubt it for another second. Believe, because your belief is what opens the door wider, allowing even more of his love and guidance to flow through. Let's do another small ritual to honor this connection. Right now, wherever you are, close your eyes again. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, either aloud or in your mind, "Father, I open my heart to your messages. I am ready to understand the language of my dreams and the signs you send me." Feel that intention radiating from your heart center. And to truly anchor this, go to the comments and affirm, "Father, I open my heart to receive the message in my dreams." Every time you write it, you are strengthening that invisible thread that connects your soul to his. But the moon has another layer of wisdom for you. Sometimes in our dreams and through our intuition, our loved ones don't just bring comfort, they bring hidden truths. There may be a family dynamic you need to see with clearer eyes, or an old wound from your past that is ready to be healed. Your father wants you to be brave enough to face these truths, not to cause you pain, but to set you free. He does not want you to carry the weight of old burdens into the beautiful new chapter that awaits you. And that is precisely why the next card appears. After leading you through the mysterious waters of the unconscious, he does not leave you there. He offers you a promise, a legacy of abundance and stability that is your birthright. Stay with me, because after the whispers of the moon comes the radiant promise of the 10 of Pentacles, where your father unveils the sacred inheritance he has been quietly preparing for you all this time. What he is about to reveal will change the way you see not only your future, but your entire lineage. As the silvery light of the moon begins to recede, it is replaced by a warm, golden glow. Your father now reveals the third card, and it is the abundant, reassuring 10 of Pentacles. Look at this card, my dear Aries. It is a portrait of fulfillment, of legacy, of a wealth that is so much more than just material. This is the card of generational blessings, of a solid foundation, and of a prosperity that touches every aspect of your life. Your home, your family, your sense of security, and your spiritual well-being. When your father was here in the physical world, he may have provided for you in countless ways: shelter from the storms, warm meals, a steady hand to hold. But his departure did not end his ability to provide for you. He left you with an inheritance far greater than anything that can be counted or stored in a bank. He left you an inheritance of spirit. He bequeathed to you the resilience of your ancestors, the faith that you can overcome any obstacle, and the inner strength to build a life of enduring joy and stability. The 10 of Pentacles is your father's promise that you come from a lineage of strength. Even if your family has faced hardships, within your spiritual DNA lies a powerful capacity for success and happiness. He wants you to claim this inheritance. This isn't just about financial prosperity, although that is certainly a part of this energy. It's about creating a life so rich in love, in wisdom, and in peace, that it becomes a legacy for those who come after you. As a pioneering Aries, you are a natural-born builder. Your father is reminding you to build something that lasts, something that will provide shade and comfort for generations to come. After my own father passed, I felt as if the entire foundation of my world had crumbled. For a time, I was completely lost. But then, slowly, I began to realize that the greatest inheritance he gave me was not in his will, but in the lessons he taught me: the value of hard work, the importance of integrity, and the unwavering belief that I was capable of anything. That spiritual inheritance became the new foundation upon which I rebuilt my life, stronger and more authentic than before. This is what your father wants for you. He wants you to recognize the intangible treasures he passed down to you and to use them to build your own beautiful empire of peace and abundance. He also knows, however, that true wealth is meaningless if the heart is not whole. Fullness is not just found in what you have, it's found in who you share it with. And that is why, after showing you this vision of a prosperous and stable future, he gently leads you to the next, most tender message. He leads you to the Two of Cups because he knows that the legacy of abundance is only truly complete when you learn how to heal your heart, to give and receive love freely, and to form connections that nourish your very soul. Stay right here, because after the promise of prosperity comes the gift of love. And the connection your father is about to guide you toward holds the key to healing every wound you have ever carried. Now, my dear Aries, we arrive at the very heart of the matter. After ensuring you feel protected, guided, and abundant, your father looks at you with the deepest compassion and reveals the fourth card, the gentle and beautiful Two of Cups. Feel the energy of this card. It is a reflection of perfect harmony, of connection, of healing, and of a love that is pure and true. It depicts two souls coming together, not to complete each other, but to celebrate each other's wholeness. This is the card of sacred union. Your father brings this card to you now because he has seen the quiet battles of your heart. As a passionate and courageous Aries, you love fiercely, you give your all, and you are not afraid to be vulnerable. But that beautiful open heart has also known pain. He has seen the times you gave your love to someone who did not cherish it. He has witnessed your valiant efforts to mend a connection that was beyond repair, leaving you feeling drained and heartbroken. And he has felt your sorrow in the moments you turned away from your own reflection, believing you were somehow unworthy of the very love you so freely gave to others. Through the Two of Cups, your father is whispering a profound truth into your soul. My precious child, the one who is meant for you will not make you question your worth. True love will not ask you to shrink or to silence your fire. It will feel like peace. It will feel like coming home to yourself. He wants you to understand, now more than ever, that the journey to finding true, lasting love does not begin with finding another person. It begins with healing the relationship you have with yourself. I remember my own father telling me when I was young, you have to learn to love yourself before anyone else can love you properly. At the time, I thought it sounded a bit cliché, even selfish. But after experiencing my own share of heartache, I finally understood. When I didn't love myself, I accepted love that was conditional. I sought validation from others, and I gave from a place of emptiness, hoping to be filled in return. It was only when I could stand in front of the mirror, look into my own eyes, and say with all sincerity, I am enough, I am worthy of a great love, that the energy shifted, and healthy, beautiful love finally knocked on my door. This is the lesson your father wants you to embrace. True love is not about finding your other half. It is about becoming so whole and so in love with your own magnificent soul that you naturally attract another whole and loving soul to walk beside you. So let's do this together. Place your hand back on your heart, close your eyes, and let this loving energy wash over you. Whisper, Father, thank you for loving me unconditionally. Please teach me to love myself with that same boundless compassion. As you say this, feel a warmth spreading through your chest. That is His love, answering your call, beginning the healing process right now, in this very moment. And if you are ready to truly open your heart to this healing journey, go to the comments and write, I open my heart to receive the love my Father gives. See this not as a simple comment, but as a sacred vow to yourself, a seal that begins the journey of mending your heart and calling in the love that you so deeply deserve. Your Father does not want you to close the doors of your heart because of past wounds. He wants you to heal them, to transform them into wisdom, and to open those doors wider than ever before, knowing that you are now attracting love from a place of wholeness. This love may come in the form of a romantic partner, but it is also the love of deep friendships, the love of family, and the love of community. When you truly love yourself, that beautiful energy radiates outward, healing and blessing everything it touches. This is the greatest legacy of love he wants you to carry forward. Yet, this journey does not end here. Love is a vital piece of a much grander design. After guiding you to heal your heart, your Father wants to lead you to one final gateway, a place where every struggle, every cycle, and every loss finally finds its resolution, and a new, complete, cool, and glorious chapter of your life begins. That is why the final card will now appear: the world. This is the card of completion, of victory, of integration, and of wholeness. Your Father is preparing to open the final gate for you, where you will find not only love, but the greatest glory of your life. Stay with me, for the journey is about to come full circle, and what is coming next will change the way you see your own incredible story forever. And so, my beautiful Aries, we have arrived at the culmination of this sacred journey. After all the guidance, the healing, and the love he has shared, your Father now places the final, breathtaking card in your hands. It is the glorious and triumphant card of the world. Look at the image within its mystical circle. It is a symbol of wholeness, of a cycle brought to a perfect and successful completion. This is not just a card, it is a cosmic declaration. It is the universe, through your Father, announcing that every tear you've cried, every challenge you've overcome, every long night you've spent feeling alone, it has all been leading to this. An old chapter is closing, and a magnificent, new, and infinitely more joyful one is beginning. Your Father wants you to understand a profound spiritual truth. Death is not an ending, it is a transition. When he left this physical plane, it was not a loss in the way we perceive it. It was his soul's way of stepping into a new role, your eternal guardian, your celestial guide. From that higher perspective, he has been silently arranging the pieces of your life, clearing the path, and bringing everything into alignment. And today, you stand before the complete and beautiful tapestry of your own life's journey, ready to step into the next phase. I once believed that losing my father was the end of my world. I felt shattered, convinced that a vital part of me was gone forever. But as the years went by, I began to see with new eyes. I realized he never truly left. In fact, his absence taught me things his presence could not. It taught me a depth of resilience I never knew I had. It shaped me, strengthened me, and ultimately guided me to become a more compassionate and whole version of myself. This is the powerful message the world brings for you today. Every loss, every ending has been secretly guiding you toward a more complete and integrated self. Think of everything you have endured, my courageous Aries. Think of how many times you felt broken, only to rise from the ashes stronger than before. Think of how many times you thought you couldn't go on, and yet here you are. You are still breathing. You are still standing. And more than that, you have become deeper, kinder, and infinitely wiser because of your journey. That is the true meaning of the world. It isn't a victory that comes from an easy life. It is the profound triumph that is earned by walking through the darkness while still carrying the flame of hope in your heart. Your father is standing right beside you now, his soul filled with pride, whispering, "You've come so far, my child, it is time. It is time to step into your own glory. And please understand, this glory is not about fame or external accolades. True glory is the unshakable peace in your heart. It is the moment you can sit in quiet contemplation, look back at your journey with gratitude, and know deep in your bones that you have lived fully and authentically. So let us do one final thing together. Close your eyes and visualize a magnificent gateway of light standing before you. It is open, warm, and incredibly welcoming. On the other side of this gateway, you can see your father. He is smiling, his arms outstretched, radiating a love that is unconditional and eternal. He says to you, "Step through, my child. This is your new beginning. This is the beautiful, whole life I have been helping you prepare for." If you are truly ready to walk through that gateway, to close the old circle and step into this new chapter with faith and joy, then seal your intention. Go to the comments and declare with all your heart, "Father, I am ready for my beautiful new beginning." To write it is to make it real. It is a sacred confirmation of your choice. And as a final act on this journey, share this video. Let your Father's light and love flow outward from you to other souls who may be longing for this same message of hope. You have never been alone, my dear Aries. He is here, in your dreams, in the signs, in the strength you feel in your heart. You have walked through the fire, you have healed your heart, and now you are ready to step into your magnificent new world. But know this, your Father has left one final secret unsaid. A truth about this very specific moment in time. A moment that holds the potential to alter the course of your destiny. That will be the message waiting for you in our next video. Stay tuned, because that final revelation may not only open a new door for you, but it could also change the way you see the rest of your life. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me today. May your days be filled with peace, and may you feel the eternal warmth of your Father's love in every step you take.